Hello class, my name is Eric Corral, and for my trustee speech, I'll be starting off with a quote that means a lot to me, and a quote that I feel like could be relatable to anyone. And I will start it off with perfection is impossibility, but strive for perfection is not. Do the best you can. That is what counts. And I really love this quote because it signifies and symbolizes a lot to me. I feel like that's how life should be. I feel that you should not. I feel like that you should not try to be perfect because you're never going to be perfect. Nothing's ever gonna be perfect. No relationship, friendship, no grade's gonna be perfect. Your life isn't gonna be perfect. Your life isn't just gonna go all the way up. It's not just gonna be a straight shot up. You're gonna have your faults, you're gonna have your failures, and that's okay. I feel like everyone struggles with that. I know I've struggled with that, especially in high school. My freshman year and even in middle school, I was very obsessed with my grades. I was very obsessed. Like I want to have the best grades possible. I want to have straight A's. I didn't want to miss class even if I was sick. I didn't want to miss tests. Regardless of anything, I just wanted to do good in school, and I was very obsessed with it. I wanted to be perfect. I wanted everything to be perfect, and even in other aspects, such as sports, such as and everything I did, I was very harsh on myself. I was very hard on myself. I was like, what am I doing that's not right? Why? Why am I not getting the results other people are getting? And I just realized that everything is its own time. Don't rush it, and be yourself. It's okay to not. It's okay to not be like others or really improve as fast as others are. And my freshman year, I definitely learned that. I was doing really good in school, but I wasn't happy mentally. I was just very stressed. I was just so focused on school. I wasn't focusing on anything else. I wasn't taking care of myself, and I feel like it got me to burn out. I definitely burnt out after that, such as my sophomore year and junior year. I really didn't care about school. I got to the point where it's like, it's whatever. Like, as long as I put in effort, that's what matters. And it's okay to not have perfect grades. It's okay to not be valedictorian like someone else. It's okay to not do your AP classes. It's doing whatever makes you happy and what you feel like you have time for. And a great thing is also understanding that there's people that are going to be better than you. There's people that might seem perfect to you, people who have set a high standard, and that's okay. You don't have to reach it. You have to do what you're able to do and what you know you're capable of doing within yourself. And I really learned that my sophomore and junior year. I was able to balance out my life with understanding that I'm not perfect. Even in cross country and track, I might not have been the fastest on the team, but I'm not putting in the effort. I know it was noticed by the coaches and even by myself. You notice the self improvement within yourself. And I feel like throughout my junior and sophomore year, I tried in everything. It doesn't mean I was perfect. Doesn't mean I had an A every class. Doesn't mean I didn't get close to failing the class, but I always got back up, regardless of what came across me, but regardless what came up, I'd always be able to face it and overcome it. And I feel like I really put that to my senior year. I really feel like my senior year, I really did grow and progress as an athlete, student, and as a person. I feel like that was a year I really got to shine, and it was taking notice by teachers, coaches, and even by myself. I wasn't perfect. I sucked at math. I wasn't the best at math, but I was able to pass pre-calc. Even though I really struggled with the course, I didn't understand it. I stayed for tutoring every day, and after school, I would even stay for tutoring and go to practice. And I was able to balance both and do really good in my sport and in class. And it just came to show that my grade might not have been perfect. I might not have been perfect. I might not have been the smartest. I might not have been the best in class or on the field, but I was still able to show that I'm capable of doing what I'm able to achieve because of the amount of work I put into everything. The effort is what counts. And even in college, I've really grown as an adult. I've really grown as a human being, and I'm here now. I'm just trying to be my best. I'm just trying to be my best in school, and I'm trying to. And every day, I'm just trying to be better in my classes. And I feel like I've really grown, especially as a student. And now I'm able to be to a point where I'm comfortable with failure and be comfortable with it and learning with it. Learning as time goes and learning as my experiences. I do believe that it's important to learn from your failures, and that's the only way you're gonna get up. And I've learned that in college from turning in assignments late, doing my assignments wrong, even in cases of missing an exam. I've always been able to come back from that with communicating with teachers and putting effort into getting my grade up and doing something to balance out my grade. I balance out myself in school and even in sports or even activities, for example, like the gym, work, and school. I try to balance everything out. I understand that I'm not perfect. I'm one of those days where I'm lazy, don't want to do anything, but it's okay. As long as I put in the effort, that's all that matters. And you're not perfect, and I'm not perfect. No one's perfect, and everyone has to understand that. And don't be so hard on yourself. Thank you. Have a great day.